you. Yeah. Hey, you want to buy a watch? No, this isn't a scam. What are you? I don't have a gun. What are you talking? No. I'm asking if you want to buy a watch. But not any kind of watch. I'm talking about very exclusive watches. No, it's not a scam. I actually have very nice and exclusive watches that you might really want. Well, why don't I show you? I've about, 6 or 7. Let me show you the first one. Oh, here we go. This one. How about this? This is a nice deep red watch. It's kind of fancy, isn't it? I'll put it closer up to you. I kind of like it. It's not exclusive enough for you? What? Come on, dude. This is top notch. Well, you know what? We'll try another one. I got one. What about this? This is if you can see it, a retro arcade watch. Now that's pretty cool, I think. Of course, this is very, very rare and exclusive. Yeah, you see how it does, has like a little asteroid with a little asteroid. Little asteroid tells the hour, and the bigger asteroid tells the minutes. And then you have like this little spaceship going around, which is the seconds. Pretty cool. You want to see it up close? Alright. I do have some used watches to show you, in case you have your doubts. So this is a very used watch. In fact, I need to change the batteries on this one, but you can see how big it is and all its little details. If you want to change the time, you simply click this out and you rotate it to rotate the asteroids or the hour and minute times. And I'll show you up close. Might be a little dusty. But yeah, it's up close. It's Galactic Defense. Has a little joystick right there. Does not move though. And it has a button which, if I press it, it will make a gaming noise. But again, it does need batteries. This is kind of the back of it. So this comes from ThinkGeek, as a lot of my watches do. And the strap is made out of, let's see if you can see that, genuine leather, which is pretty cool. And yeah, very solid. However, customers don't like that it's very big, because it is pretty big on the wrist, but I still find it really cool. So yeah, there's this one. Alright, let's get to it. Wait. Oh, sorry. Thought I heard something else. Let's just say I shouldn't be selling these on the street, if you know what I mean. So, you look like you might be a superhero fan. Perhaps you would like the Batman watch. Now, the Batman watch is not a kid watch. It is not really plastic. The strap is leather, but let me show, or not leather, rubber. But it is a very nice rubber. And this part I believe it's made out of metal. It's not plastic. And let me take this out. And the reason why I like this watch so much is because it does not look very kiddish. It looks like a grown-up can wear it. And that's why I really, really like it. So, you can kind of hear it. So yeah, I like this one. It has the Batman logo right in the middle. It has a very nice build to it. You can see it has kind of nice strap design. This is rubber, but it's a very nice and heavy-duty rubber. It's not something that will give out after a few days or years. I believe it will last a very long time. So yeah, if you're interested in this, this is the Batman watch. Comes in a very nice case. That looks a little bit more kiddish, but still very nice. Alright, let's get the other one. So, we have the NES system LCD watch. I believe it's Nintendo. Yeah, the Nintendo Entertainment System LCD watch. It's not 8:03 right now, but you had to change the time since this is a brand new product. But I think it looks nonetheless very, very cool, even though it has a very non-heavy and not a great design, to be honest. It's more of a kid watch, but again, you're really just gonna buy it for the design of it, because it might bring up old memories and nostalgia of playing on the system, and people might just find it really cool. So yeah, this is a great option. Take out the plastic. So you can see that the leather, or not the leather, I keep calling it leather, the rubber on this seems to be very thick. Actually the same material almost as the Batman watch. However, I'm not so sure about those little, I don't know if you can see them, those little pins that hold it. I'm not sure how long that's going to hold the watch and take care of it. However, this is one of the more cheaper options for watches. So if you decide this one, around, you know what, I'll cut you a deal. I'll do it for $5. $5 is a very good price, I think. So yeah, and you can change the time. I haven't really played with this watch that much. As you can see, I just got it out of the wrapper, but you're going to have to play around with it a little bit, and it does come with some instructions here in the back. It's like behind the watch. So yeah, that is the third option, or the fourth if you're still counting the first watch, which is good. Well, I guess it wasn't that cool. Not like these other watches. These other watches are very, very exclusive and rare. Okay. So, for this next watch, I think you would have to be a very, well, I don't know where I was going with that. You would have to watch a movie called Back to the Future to actually understand this watch. This is Back to the Future, the Flux Capacitor watch. That is the Flux Capacitor watch. And this one has a very, very nice metal build. There is no rubber or plastic on it. And I think this one's very nice. So here's the box. Alright, let's get it out and see what it looks like up close. A lot of wrapping protecting it. So here it is up close. And down here should display the LCD. I'm not sure how to do that. Let's see. Oh wait, there it is. So it says 2020-09-13. And of course that's not the date, but you could definitely set it to be the date with these 3 buttons that you can set time with. And you can also light up the display. Let's see which one that is. There it is. Yeah, so you can light up the display, or the flux capacitor, if you'd like to call it that. And I believe it even gives you the time if you press this last button here. So yeah, it's a very nice watch. It has a very nice metal design, as like I said. The only problem with having this watch is you probably have to adjust the strap, because right now it's a little too large for my hand, or my wrist. So you would probably need a little screwdriver to take off some of the links so you can wear this right. Yeah, very nice choice. This is very, very rare and exclusive, and therefore I would probably sell this for I would be selling this for $20. $20 is a pretty good deal for something like this. A fair warning of this, though, it is decently heavy, and it might be very big on your wrist. So, you want to try it out? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you just unhook this right here, and you can put it on. There you go. Yeah, you got to take off the thing. There you go. Yeah, hey, it looks good on you. So it doesn't look too big. Oh, alright. Thank you. So yeah, that's always an option to consider. It's very nice. Okay, let's go on to the next watch. Alright, so this watch right here is the Smartwatch. So right there, I just turned it on. It works for all Android. I forgot I did that. It works for all Android watches, and I believe it's Motorola. And it's works with Bluetooth, so you can link your phone into it. You could even answer your calls from it. I don't believe it has a speaker, I want to say, but it does like measure things like how far you walk today, or what your heart rate is at, or you could do many different things with it. You can make a calendar on here, so it can tell you when certain things are. It'll go off like a vibration like you just heard. So we're going to turn this on. Should turn on any second. Also let's see, this particular leather is Horween leather. Don't know if you can see that. yeah. It's like a dark leather, kind of like black almost. So here we go. You hold it up like this. Let's see. Haven't used this in a while. How do you get rid of that? Oh, there you go. So this is a touch watch. So this is one of the many front interfaces you can have on it. I'm trying to do this. Let's see. So you can pull up the menu. It has settings. You can actually go to moto body, and you can monitor your heart rate. You can monitor the steps you take. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can do on this one. So this is another cool option. And again, it is very sturdy. It's an older version, so I'd be willing to sell this for $30. $30 is a good deal for this because it has a off Bluetooth and can do many features compared to any watch I'll show you in this collection. And it does have a nice firm build to it. It's not something that will break on you easily. You would have to really, really push it to its max to break it, but I don't think you'd be doing that. And it's very good for when you're exercising and you want to monitor how fast your heart rate's going, or how many calories you're burning, or how far you're walking, and other things like that. So yeah, another good watch. Okay, on to the next. So, this next watch just came in and is very, very nice. It is made with leather and the front piece is metal. So let's see. This is on the side here. Nintendo 2017. So this is pretty new. And here it is. So as you may know, if you are a video game nerd like myself, you will know this is Zelda. Unfortunately, I have not played Zelda, which I'm very sad about because I wish I did as a kid, but never had the game. Probably will later on because I'm very curious what it's about. I know there's the main character named Link, and I know there's a princess somewhere in there, and that there's like maybe something called Kingdom Heart, but I'm not entirely sure. I know there's a new game that came out for the Nintendo Switch called The Breath of Wild Air or something like that. Don't have Nintendo Switch though, so I'll see what other games I can play on my consoles I have. But anyway, back to the watches. This is this watch, and as you can see, it has a very nice metal face to it, and it's a very, I don't know, my wrist is about, so I guess it is, it's a smaller watch compared to the ones that I showed you. It has that Zelda emblem that I don't really know about, but you might. It has a very, very nice build. So let's see if I can take it out with much. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to take it out because it might make too much noise, and I don't want to attract other, well, people who know that I sell these watches, because I might get in some trouble showing you this. It is a very new model, and I wouldn't want to risk my so-called business with taking it out and making that kind of noise. So yeah, there it is. It does have, you can see a hint of that leather Very, very nice and brown leather, heavy duty, and I do think it has a very nice design. So if you know a lot about Zelda, if you're a fan, I highly recommend this watch. It's very nice. And this watch, this actually is is having a deal currently. So actually, I would sell you this for $10. And I think $10 is a very fair price for this watch in particular. It's a very good deal because it is not a kid's watch. It's metal and leather, and it has a very nice build quality, and it will last you a very, very long time, especially with this one being completely brand new. Okay. And last but not least, I give you the Tesla watch. The Tesla watch is perhaps the most exclusive watch of them all, and probably one of the more pricier options out there. And in fact, I think I'm the only dealer that sells this watch in particular. And let me show it to you. It comes in a very nice metal can or tin can. Let's gently open it. This might make some noise. The watch. Let's see if I can zoom in. So this watch I absolutely love personally. I think it has a really, really cool design. The biggest flaw of the watch itself, though, is that it is pretty big on the wrist, and you will notice your wrist being about a pound or two heavier. And also, yeah, it's pretty big, so it's a very attention getter type of watch. I don't think when wearing this watch you'll ever go unnoticed. People will always ask about where you got it from, and yeah, it's very, very rare. And let's take it out. Styrofoam's holding it back. It doesn't want to come out. What? Oh, no. This doesn't go with any type of superhero or TV show that you're... No. This is just a watch that has more of a steampunk type of style to it. And it's really cool. If you actually turn this on, well, I don't know if you'll see it. Yeah, look at that. So you turn on, those things light up for a little bit, and then they turn off. So I thought that was pretty cool. But let me show you one of the coolest things about this watch. So on the chain right here, you'll see that we have a key. So this is the key. Kind of cool. So if you want to change the time with this watch, which I don't need to particularly do right now, I don't think. Do I? No, I think it's the right time. You put it in this little hole right here. You can see that. And then you turn it. and that will turn the time. Right now it's not going because you actually have to push outwards on it, and then you got to turn it. But since it's the right time, I'm not going to do that. And then you just put it back in the little pouch. I think it's really, really cool. And yeah, it is pretty big and heavy on the wrist, but I think that any type of steampunk fan or someone who just likes this type of style will love this watch. Just duly note that it is very heavy on the wrist and it's pretty big on the wrist. And yeah, that's all the watches I have. This one, by the way, probably around $30 as a price point, which I think is a pretty fair price. This is also very, very rare and exclusive now. No other dealer sells it. I don't think they also sell the arcade watch anymore, so these are all great options if you want to buy one. Were you interested in one? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Definitely. We have 2 of those actually, so I can sell you 2 of them. Alright. Oh, alright, yeah. And we have 3 of those. How many would you like? 3? Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that's wonderful. Alright. Okay. Then let me pack that up for you. Get you a bag. Right. Let me pack this in here. Get this one in here. Alright, looks like you're all set to go. Oh, thank you very much.